Today I'm going to show you a couple of tips with lesson 15. So I've already put some information on the document, but I'm going to show you how I did that. Now, one of the things with lesson 15, because we're using Google Docs for this instead of Microsoft Word, I read all of the directions first and noticed that several things can't be typed and then changed later. So I'm going to explain to you how to do that. On the header where it says to add days of the week origins, and we're going to make it bold, center aligned, and all caps, we're going to do that in a Georgia font with 11 point, but we're going to do this in a slightly different way, because if you look on 5E, it tells you to change that title to word art. Well, in Google Docs, in order to get word art, you're going to go to Insert, Drawing, and New. Under the Actions section, you're going to click Word Art, and then you will type in the words that you want to make in the word art. So for us, it's going to be days of the week, and it's actually asking us to have it in all caps, so we won't be able to use the all caps feature from the main Google Docs section, so we'll just go ahead and put caps lock on and put in days of the week origin. When we're done, we're going to hit enter and it will show on the screen. This is now where I'm going to change it to Georgia. I don't get to choose the size at this point. I'm going to make it bold, and I don't get to choose the center aligned at this point either, but I can do that on the other page. Now I may need to move this over to make it fit on my screen, because anything outside of the checkerboard area is not going to show up on the document when we move it. So I think I need to change my size a little bit to get everything to fit. Oh, and I didn't put the S behind origins. So let me see if it lets me change that. Double click it to make a change. And then I'm going to move it so that it is on the picture portion. When I'm ready, I think I would like to make it a color of my choice. So let's go, I'm not fond of that color, so let's go with this deep purple. All right, so I'm going to say save and close, and it shows up on my header. Now I'm going to center it here, I hope. And it is centered already. Okay. It does not look like I can change the size of the font itself though, so I would say make it what feels right to you. I'm not going to be critical about that size. Now I went ahead and did some drop caps, which is what it's talking about with the large letter, and then you put the paragraph underneath. So let me show you how I did that. So I'm going to erase this one. To make the drop cap, you do have to go into Insert, Drawing, New. And we still have to go and use that word art again. And this one was T for Tuesday. And hit enter to accept. I'm going to make it bold. I'm going to change it to Georgia. And I'm going to choose a color. Save and close, and then it's on my screen. Now for me, I just readjusted it on my screen until it looked appropriate for the size of the other ones. And one of the major changes as I was playing around with this is that I noticed in order to get it to line up with the words, if I don't change this right here and I start typing the line that goes with this one, which is Tuesday was name, and I finish the word Tuesday. I don't start with the T. Tuesday was named after the Norse god. T-I-W. I'm not sure how to say that. I finished typing the rest of the sentence, and so you notice how it falls down unlike the ones above it. If I click on the T and I use this text wrap, it pulls it back up. The other thing is I might need to change my margin to be 0 so that it pulls into the letter T. If it was further away, it would look kind of funny. So let's go ahead and pull it into the letter T so that it looks like this. And that's how you would do the drop cap. If you feel like the 0 is too close, you could try the 1/16 inch if that makes you feel like that's more comfortable. So that's how you do a drop cap. You do the same thing over and over for the other letters, and then you really can just position everything to where you feel that it looks appropriate. The red line as you're aligning things will tell you when you're centered with the object above it. And so you'll just want to do that with all of the letters to get things lined up and looking clear. All right, I will see you guys next class, but let me know if you have any questions. You're doing the same thing with all the other letters of the days of the week, and then just submit it when you're done. Thank you. Before you pick on me, I found a typo, so there. Now it's a Norse god. Have a great day.